But what are the external limitations that you see for child in implementing something like you have suggested?
One of the greatest limitations that we see is um, access to internet, web access, and the second, I will say, the affordability of services, and I will say also the capacity to have a mobile device, and in addition to that, um, how to use it right. Some people argue that you will need a training process to do that. Let me share with you again some elements that I think are critical for this. One is um, infrastructure. So we are at what is called the last mile in infrastructure, meaning that countries already have a connection in general. They have the infrastructure, and the question now is to what level we are receiving signal at the community level, right? And how to do that. That needs to be part of our analysis. Uh, the second element is if you see at the bottom, uh, the affordability. What is the cost of this? And you see, we have an important challenge in Africa in general, although it has been going down over time, but we need to bring it down further. And then you have Asia, who is in the better position, and then the Americas right in the middle, right? So that's something that we need to work. But again, over time, this is something that is happening already. We need to push that forward, but it's happening. And then the final element is the gap between the rural and the urban. So that helps us see, and this is the chart at the right hand side is the elements of that gap between rural and urban. So those are aspects that we need to consider and take into account as we continue working. And one last piece of information that I would like to share, though, is that imagine this: the individuals using internet in the developing world between 2008 and 2019 has grown to almost 400%. That is 370 plus percent in that period of time. So I can envision it has grown faster than in the developed world, by the way. So I can envision that happening down the road in the next 5, 10 years, and particularly with these new demands created by the pandemic, that we need to increase the coverage and the use of mobile devices. I hope that answered the question.